Aloha, gang. Guess what time it is?
Welcome, Cantina is open. Yes, 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 yes.
I had a really messed up day, and a little Chardonnay, and I keep the party. So I'm going to the front of the line. Let me not call me online. I'm going to the front of the line.
And I got someone backstage.
Yes, it is Cantina time. Cantina doors are open. Exactly, Prince. Oh my gosh, I got to pull up my comment section so I can actually pull up people's comments. Wow, what a way to think. And of course, the dogs are barking, but hopefully Chris is doing its job. And you can hear, you can see the barking without the barking in the background. Yes, Princess Megan, fun live time. It is time for us to enjoy ourselves. And yes, I've been sitting in chat. Dear Sandra, you guys, Sandra's an OG. Sandra is way back. If you go back to the early cantinas, first cantina, she was part of the OG gang. And see, would you stop growling? Would you please stop growling? Yeah, okay, now you're not growling, but the mama's growling. Which one? And also, yeah, so I was so happy to see her. And yeah, what happened, I was telling you, she's like, wait, you're starting early? Because I always had this one time I started. And what happened last year when we did the switch of the time, daylight savings time, Hawaii does not do daylight savings time, of course. So I had to make a decision. What do I do? Do I do daylight savings time because Hawaii doesn't do, and go at the time I always go at, or do I go at the time you guys went with? Well, I set up with mine, and which actually worked well. We actually have a lot of East Coast people who've been joining now, so it allows them to peek on in also, which I like. So, and JP is here, and yes, I got JP's first creation 2023. We are going to listen to it in just a second here. The track is 4 minutes, and what I'm going to do, I actually sent him a message about that. And also, who else? We've got, of course, Princess Megan, Elsa, La Princesa, aka La Princesa. And there's Miss Nicole. Hey, here we go. I can't wait. I'm so excited, gang. I am so excited. And then we got Angie. Can't promise you'll stay awake, but you're here. Hey, that's good. As long as you're not driving, that's totally fine. It's actually, okay, guys, I probably should warn everyone, I am going to stick to my 2 hours tonight. The reason why is I've got a expo. Well, it's not an expo. It's Night in Chinatown, but Night in Chinatown starts like as the sun's coming up. So it's like a 10-hour expo tomorrow out in Chinatown on the sidewalk. So my friend and I are going to be selling keychains and all sorts of other stuff tomorrow, but I got to wake up at 5:15. So, and I still have to make all of these keychains. So I am going to be cutting off at 8 o'clock my time tonight. Just FYI, gang. Sorry about that. But we're going to have fun in the meantime. I promise. Oscar, what would life be with a canteen without our dear Oscar? And Oscar is debating if he should eat once cream or ice cream. Ice cream. There's the correction right there. You always eat ice cream. Always eat ice cream. Ice cream's the best, yes. Especially if you get that creamy. I don't think Amber's here yet, but I bought that creamy like she suggested to me, and oh my God, I've been having so much fun. How you doing, Kelly? How you doing, my dear? And welcome to all who are joining. We appreciate you being here. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Show some love. Yes, exactly. Join our Ohana. Ice cream. Yeah, you got to have ice. I have that creamy that I got for Christmas. Out of all of my Christmas gifts, it was like the highlight of my Christmas. You basically take anything. The best ice cream I have made yet was taking eggnog in the carton, pouring it in, letting it freeze, letting the creamy do its job. Oh my gosh. It was like homemade eggnog ice cream. It was so freaking good. It was so freaking good. And there's the girl to blame for me having tons of fun with the creamy. It's all her fault. Hello, Amber. How you, girl? Oh my God. I am having I did try a coffee ice cream. I actually took iced coffee and then I put my creamer in it and then I freezed it. I'm going to have to work on that one. That one was not the greatest, but the eggnog, oh my God. You literally just ate a bowl of protein. See, that's my next. I got to make the protein one next. But oh my God, I got 5 pints now. So I'm starting to try to rotate pints. And oh my God, I'm having fun. Definitely addicted to it. Completely addicted to it. And JP, we got your song here. I am definitely going to play your song here near the beginning of this live today. I just have to say hi and get some people up on panel for that. So it's hard to get on panel. By the way, Oscar, what type of ice cream are you talking about? Because that makes a difference as to whether or not you go for ice cream. Makes a big difference right there. So I have the chocolate ice cream down. Oh my God, that sounds so good. That sounds so, so good. My mom wants a peach ice cream. So I've been looking at some of the peaches and cream ice cream. Oh my God, I can't try doing it. It's so, so good. Amber has been doing great. Cookie Blue Monster. Oh my gosh. Cookie Blue Monster. You stalled out. You know what? That's good though. 75 pounds down with it. That is awesome. And yeah, you hit that stall point and you're never sure where it's the plateau stall or where it's you never quite know. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, we're going to play it no matter what at some point, my dear. I just wanted to kind of keep talking for a while and then let people up and then we'll start playing bits and pieces, whether we open or we close or sometime in the middle. I'm not sure yet right now. Would you stop barking, please? Please. No one can hear me. Yeah. You just ignore. I'm like, what? What's going on? So yeah, she is looking good. She is looking, Cassie, stop the growling. Stop the growling. Yeah. Would you say hi to them? You see, you look like a moppet. It's like such a moppet. Jet's mom. Hey, girl, how you doing? I have loved what you did with your hair, girl. Okay, wait. Hey, I got to get this link up for everyone. Yeah, I have loved what you've done with your hair. I mean, totally loved it. Okay, let me get this link up. Loco on. And all on. I can't type, guys. I so can't type. There we go. Now pin it so I don't have to keep doing it. And there we go. So we're in. So you guys know the rules. Everyone is welcome to come up on panel. All I ask is that people show me who they are backstage. Then you can go off camera once you're off and be respectful of each other, which is never a problem with this group because this group rules and is amazing. And so you're playing Lotto. Ooh. Okay. Sounds good, girl. Sounds good. And yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of, I'm going to be working on putting together these while we are talking and all that. Michelle, I'm going to listen to your chit chat while I head to bed. And I love it, girl. Michelle is awesome. Michelle is awesome. And I like that picture, by the way. And I love kayaking. I never get to go. When I lived on Kauai, we could. Out here, you do it out at the ocean, which is actually pretty nice too. So, and JP has the cute little Maltese thingies. I gotta go look to see if I can add any more emojis in for you guys yet. I think I might be able to. I need to double check that. So don't come up with a bag in my head. Got it. Okay. it has helped a ton. There are still some issues. Yeah. You know, it really does help in getting kind of healthy, kind of getting rid of certain things and all that, but other things kind of stick there. But yeah, losing weight makes a huge difference. My greatest thing though was when I was, sorry, I'm just trying to see where I need to put this so that it's nice in the middle. And was when I, after I lost all my initial weight from gastric bypass, I went to the mainland, Big Island, not mainland. It feels like the mainland to me, Big Island. And I was able to get onto the lava and walk like over a mile and not get exhausted. It was so nice because usually I'd get exhausted because walking on lava, gang, is not easy at all, but it's so nice. So, and Miss Amber has been exercising like crazy. So, interesting. I bet you it has helped with that. I hadn't thought about that. And so, but yeah, now what this is these are the keychains we make. So we have these little things here. It'll look like this at some point. And then I'll put the keychain thing right here, and then we'll sell these tomorrow. And then my friend is taking care of the bags. We have embroidered bags that we do. So, but as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go in there and sew everything. Someday I'll have a sewing machine at my streaming table, and it'll be really nice. What do you want to do, Nicole? Walk on lava or work on something like this? And is it Jet's mom? All I know is I love your hair, right? I know I've said it a couple times now, but I absolutely adore your hair. Lava. You know, it's Jet's mom. Have you gone to a volcano and done all that? It is so much. Oh, I'll have to explain BTS in a second. It is so much fun. Once the lava is, because you got everything I walk on outside is lava. It's just aged in different levels. And also you go there and it's like spiky lava, black spiky lava. And you got to balance as you're walking through. So it's like full force core activity. I mean, especially at night, because the best time to see lava coming, that's active lava, is at night when it glows red. Because during the day, the lava is pretty much black. You really can't see much. You see smoke and that's it. So you got to go back at nighttime and see it for the best time. Bingo. Jet's mom. Big Island lava is rough. Just the air is tough for some. Oh, and Jet's mom, we've been getting bogged like crazy here. We actually had a warning the other day, and it's because the volcano stopped, and then Kilauea is back at it now. So for a while it stopped, and Oscar, can you eat ice cream? Yes, my dear, you can eat ice cream if you have a cough, I promise. And you might cough a little bit more, but yeah. But yeah, it's fun, but it's a full force. Walking on lava is like full force core workout. It is so, but it's so great because you go up these big hills and then down, and it's so, I love it. But I actually love going to Volcano National Park. Now the question, I saw someone asked it. Where is it? There, Angie answered it though. What is BTS? BTS is a K-pop group. So is Blackpink. The difference between the two? BTS is an all-boys group. Blackpink is an all-girls group. BTS is going to have problems because the guys are going into the military. Blackpink won't, because the girls won't be going into the military. Okay, sorry. I just had that long discussion with one of my friends that the problem K-pop has is their male pop bands like that. Are you obsessed with BTS? Aha, so you definitely, yes, exactly. And oh, it's crazy out here. These will go like nuts tomorrow. So, but the problem is in Korea, if you have to serve, okay, military, but the females do not. So that's why male groups have such a hard time continuing on, because they all end up getting broken up at a certain age because of that. So it's going to be interesting. I've been a fan since, wow. Yeah, probably. They've got a couple songs, Dynamite, Butter. Okay, I'd play them, except, yep, exactly. Jen went to the Army, and that's a big thing. Once they go to the Army, can they come back? Okay, it's hard. Think about here in America or Britain or wherever. It's hard to really get it. I was amazed that they actually became as big as they were. I thought it was just local here in Hawaii because, of course, we're very Asian centric out here. And also K-pop big time. I watch K-dramas. Oh my gosh. If you guys like drama, kind of like soap opera things, Korean dramas are like the best. They are so, oh my gosh, they've got the historical realm, which take place in all the original times. Okay, like long time ago, imperial type things. Oh, they're so good. If you ever want to watch a K-drama, let me know. Okay, I've got 3 or 4 that, well, more than 3 or 4 that I could suggest for you guys. They're so good. And I would play Butter or something here, but I know I would definitely get utterly struck. Yeah, I'd have problems if I did that. Ooh, you do, girl. Yeah, from classical to hard there. You got nice eclectic, JP. That's what's cool. And I don't know, I listen to Broadway pretty heavily. Of course, I'm in theater. After that, I'm just very eclectic. I'm like pop, rock, rap, Korean, like Blackpink. Lisa is out of Blackpink. And she did a song that really did well here in America. Money. Wait, is it Money? I think it was called Money. Let me check. I think it was called Money. It's got a great dance bit to it. So I think it's Money. Lisa. It would help if I could type, wouldn't it? Wish I could show you guys this stuff. That's the problem. You can't show anything without getting in trouble. And yeah, Money. That's what it is. And so yeah, JP, you got to look up Lisa, Money. Why do I always say 2 Lisas? Just one. She's enough to cover 2 Lisa. She's really good. She's like, she can dance, she can sing, she can do some amazing stuff. So people are giving you homework. Exactly. Blackpink, Miss A Girls Generation. You know, it's kind of sad. I don't know if there was a YouTube documentary. And I wish I could find it, where they were talking about the girls that become part of these pop groups. Okay, and I'm sure it's anywhere, but definitely with Korea. And the amount of, it's like they're in the military. Okay, you got to look just right. You got to all this stuff is that, and they're crying, and it's a business. Okay, and it is here too, but it's just something about it. It's just so, when I watched this one documentary, I'm just like, the gals, you just feel so bad for them. So bad for them. By the way, guys, if anyone wants to come up on panel, please feel free. I mean, I can talk with you this way, no problem. But I know if anyone wants to come up here, come on up here. Yeah, it's really, they push people like crazy. Yeah, Jet's mom. It's like modeling horror stories we have here. Exactly. They are seen as, they aren't even seen as human, to be honest. They are money. That's it. And it's like, how dare you miss that dance step? Okay, oh my gosh, you gained 3 pounds. Oh my gosh, we got a problem there. Oh, you got to have all this plastic surgery. You got to have all this stuff. It's just really, I really feel bad for the girls that are that way. But yeah, it's pretty bad. The whole region is, yeah, that Ukraine and all with Russia, that whole area, There's a YouTuber, Mercado Media, I think it's called. I started watching them during some of the riots here in America, and because they were really good third party kind of like thing, they really didn't bring all the politics into stuff, and I just wanted to know what was going on. I wanted the facts and all that, and they were really good. So they've been covering the Ukrainian stuff heavily since day one. It's really big. Yeah, Nicole, you know Mercado? They are so, I was a member for a little bit there. And they had a great Discord going and all that with information. But if you want to find a YouTube channel where you can follow the news, the way everything is, he's really good. He does a good job. I haven't watched in maybe about a month or so, but I used to watch all the time. But it is kind of scary, everything going on over there right now. In fact, I'm going to Greece and the Mediterranean this summer. My a friend and his family on the mainland, his brother and his family, are going to do a cruise of the Greek Isles. So I'm like, please, please, please just keep everything nice and calm and quiet there. No COVID, no war, none of those things, because last time we tried to do this, COVID hit. But I can't wait because I want to actually do videos and all and send them, post videos of the Greek Isles for you guys. I've always wanted to go there, so I can't wait. I really can't wait. Let's see, what is this? You need a BMI of 35 or higher. Yes. And that's the key right there. If you've got, for anything gastric bypass, guys, for those people who can lose it on your own, it's definitely much, much better because it's not easy. Okay. Amber will let you know exactly what it's like. I still, to this day, if I eat half a spoonful too much food, I'm going to get sick. And it's not an easy way. I've become diabetic because of the surgery, because I had to have surgery afterwards to deal with some issues that had popped up from that. But if you're massively overweight, and it's causing health issues for you, it's worth it. I did it when I was in my 20s, and it was hands down, it's given me a different life than I ever would have had before, because I was well over 300 pounds when I had the surgery back in 2005. I think it was 2005. So it was definitely worthwhile for me. So, and JP, riots are not over. They are going to blow up soon because of gun ban pushes and intolerance. Government corruption is what I hear, not what I think, but COVID is attacking China again. Yeah, there is, oh God, what's his name? I forgot his name. There's this one Dr. Campbell, Dr. John Campbell on YouTube. And he talks about a lot of the research side of COVID and other diseases and stuff like that. And he came out about the new COVID in China. And from the sounds of it, what it is this time is it's very, 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 you can catch it extremely easy. Okay, the number that are not, okay, the number of people who get sick from it is through the roof. But luckily, it is not really severe. So that's good. When we got to worry is when all that sudden that R naught is really, really high and the severity is really, really high, or we get the zombies. That becomes the other thing. Okay, once it all of a sudden starts producing zombies, yeah, we got a problem then too. But yeah. And also, yes, you got, sorry, there it was. Yeah. Checking out. Actually, the BMIs are interesting for figuring out with things because they get into all this stuff. Are you a girl? Are you a guy? What's your age? All the fun stuff. Ew, this is not working. This is not working. So, but yeah, it's a lot going on right now. So, okay, I got a question. Has anyone seen Avatar yet? The new Avatar? I'm trying to decide if I need to go see it in the next week or not, or if I should just wait until it comes out out on TV. My mom had never seen the first Avatar. Get someone backstage. Yeah, I don't have to just keep talking and talking and talking and talking because yeah. So when she's ready, I'll give her a second and she's ready. It is our Rescue's here. Hey, Canine Rescue. Dear, with the most awesomest hair. I'm going to say it again, Miss Jets.
Hi, guys.
I love your hair, girl. I seriously
Oh, it's kind of messy
saw
today.
it.
It's time to, but it is, it's Friday, whatever.
I saw it the other day. I was catching one of your replays, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute! It's so cute."
I'm trying. You know, it's interesting when I first did it, it was really close to the hairline, and it was a little too much. So now that it's growing out, it's starting to look. I mean, it's weird. You'd think that'd make it look worse, but it needs that contrast, I guess.
No, that makes sense.
We saw Avatar last weekend.
Okay? What do you think about it?
Okay, Mr. Jet's mom is walking away. I loved it.
Okay,
I loved it, but I feel bad for my husband because we had a weekend to ourselves, and because Jet was at a friend's cabin, and he didn't do the tickets the way he wanted, so he didn't get the seats he wanted. And he didn't like the movie because I didn't tell him that it was 3 hours long.
Well, yeah, that helps to know ahead of time. For somebody
who has chronic knee issues and needs replacements, and we're on the wrong side of the aisle because the lady told us the wrong seats when we bought them there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was miserable by the end of it.
Ooh.
But he's gonna say it's a bad movie, but it isn't. I loved it. I thought, and he did shed a tear. There is a little powerful moment towards the end that is just.
I was watching. I didn't hear it. And I didn't hear it. No, I was watching. The preview stuff. I was showing Mom because Mom. When we went to go see the original Avatar, Mom was dealing with a lot of inner ear issues at the time. And literally within the first 5 minutes of the movie, because it was all first 3D, big time 3D and all, she looked up and all of a sudden the whole room was spinning for her. The problem was we were in the middle of the row and she refused to get up and leave. But she knew she'd throw up if she did, if she opened it. So she sat through the whole first Avatar, with her eyes closed. And also
I mean, and I will say for people, if you're bringing little ones or if you yourself have, the hyperactive kind of moving mind, I can handle that part of myself in theaters. Because I'm in a theater and it's and as long as I liked the movie, I did. But I would say I would recommend if you're going to bring young people with you, or I guarantee if Jet would have been with us, this would have been one of those movies where he went to the bathroom probably 7 times.
Probably. That makes sense.
Even though he didn't need to.
That makes sense. Did you guys have regular seats or the recliner seats?
That's what makes it hard for people. They're the recliner seats, and my husband's he's very tall, and he's bulky, big,
yeah,
literally.
I don't think JP enjoyed it.
JP Hansen said, "Am I afraid of him?"
I saw that earlier. I'm like,
I don't know. No, not at all. No, I don't read. I don't read. I need to get glasses.
That's what I got to do. I was sewing last night and I had to steal my mom's glasses because when I sew this, there's a really fine line at the edge of this area here. And I'm like, okay, I can't see it. Actually, this is going to be impossible to see it on. So, and,
Let me see. What are you making?
oh, well, they will be keychains when I'm done. They're kind of like wristlet keychains, but this will be with I've got this. And then after I finish the black ones, I've got the black pink with the pink. So I wish it was hot pink, but we didn't have any hot pink.
Oh, it's super pretty. I love it.
Yeah, hopefully they'll sell well tomorrow. We're going to be in Chinatown, so I think it's going to do pretty well tomorrow.
Is it one of those? Is it one of those markets?
You know, I've never seen them do this one before, but it's called Night at Chinatown, even though it's like 10 hours starting at like 8 in the morning, 7 or 8 in the morning, I think. And so I don't know. It's all out on the road. Okay. So, we've got a tent and 2 6-foot tables that we're going to take with us. And Chet's mom, aww.
I don't get it.
Oh, gosh.
I'm blonde
JP,
underneath
are
here.
you having fun? Are you having fun here? Oh, I'm out of key. Okay, there they are. And also, but yeah, no. So we finally watched last night. Mom finally got to see the first Avatar.
Well, if she made it to the first Avatar, then it is very. I'll just give a quick.
Yeah,
you can see it in the preview. It's fast forward, and the star people do return, and it's a different. And the nice thing what they're doing is, and I don't know if anybody else has read this. They're doing like I think there's gonna be another one coming out in 2024.
Yes.
So it's I think, I was a little worried because I really loved this movie. I was one of those in 2009 that went like 4 times, in the old theaters.
In the old theaters, yes.
Back in the day.
Back where you sat straight up the whole time and you couldn't order food from actually, we still can't do that from ours.
Do you have a studio one in where you are?
No. Yeah, so far they have not gotten any of those. You can order your food from your chair or anything like. We do have the lazy boy chair. Well, not like the recliner chairs, but that's it. So
we're gonna do again how we did last year with the Scream movie. We're definitely gonna do that. Jet and I went to a new theater and on that one, and we got seats that would move and like wiggle a little bit.
That's what I want to do. We do have those,
and
I haven't done one yet. Yes, I'm like, yeah, I might do it with Scream. The problem is last time I went to Scream, it was just me and one other person in the theater. So I sat there the whole time texting because you were right after us about an hour or so.
Yeah, that's
or something
right.
like
we
that.
Were a little bit. We had the time change.
There was a time issue.
Yeah.
And but Robbie and I were on at the same time. So the whole time, thank God I was able to sit and text with him. We figured out we were about 5 minutes apart.
Oh, that's
so I had to learn.
I thought I was the same time as you guys. That's so funny.
You know what? I think you were there right at the end. You were starting like 45 to an hour after, something like that, I think.
Well, I remember, now that I think about it, I kind of remember texting you or Robbie and then someone telling me what was about to happen.
Yes. It was like, yeah, it was fun though. At first we thought it was going to happen when we were in Vegas for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed the date.
That would have been super fun.
That would have been so much fun. I'm trying to figure out, I may go while we're in Vegas, I may go see Six, the Broadway musical Six.
Oh, I will be interested.
Okay, I will let you know what I need to get from you what days you're going to be there and if anyone wants to go. Yes, Oscar, I am so excited for the wedding too.
I have open arrangement, so I may be able to stay longer.
Okay.
But Jerry will be there with me at least for 2 nights, maybe 3.
Got it. Okay, so JP's playing around with you. He's enjoying playing around with you. I know. But wanted to bring that up. Yeah, no. My mom is going to be coming with me almost the whole time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. And my brother, believe it or not, because my mom wants to stay longer. So we're going to stay there till I think it's the 8th because my mom's birthday is the 7th.
Oh, that'll be a
And
nice trip.
yeah, and she wants to be there for her birthday. So that's why my brother's going to come the last couple days. And then we're going to go, one second. Yeah, then we're going to do that. Oscar, I'm not mentioning any of the hotels. I know all of us are staying at different hotels,
Yeah, we're all
so
staying
I
all over
just
the
deleted that. Yeah,
But he might, yeah, he might be looking
issue.
to see where because I may have said something.
Yeah, we'll talk to you privately, Oscar, about locations. We're just being kind of careful about putting out where we are and all that. So
I haven't booked anything yet for the rooms.
You know, I almost have it because I need to get it for the 3 of us. I've got a room set and ready. We just got to finish paying it. My biggie is right now, my friend and I just finished booking our San Francisco trip for our Broadway shows, which I need to let you know about what days we're looking for the Broadway shows.
Okay.
If you want to come join or anything. But if not, we'll see you for sure, at least when it comes to the hour.
I'm sure we'll have some good quality time for sure.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Yeah, my cousins are now all of a sudden talking Vegas. I'm like, guys, this is me and my friends. So don't expect any family stuff
on the
until
mainland.
after.
I remember when we used to come home, or for whatever reason, it was just hush hush. It was always hush hush because people's feelings would get hurt if I didn't take time. So it would just be like a whirlwind trip. And then when you have a little one with you, it's just
make it even harder. So, yes, Oscar, it can expire. Look for the date on it. But you're so probably fine. Oscar. I love Oscar. We're teaching Oscar life lessons, just so you know, okay? We're all okay, aunties for Oscar. Aunties for Oscar.
You know what? I guarantee there was a point in my life where I could have used some of these aunties for sure.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Rule number 1, never live in an apartment or place without a dishwasher or washer and dryer.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Rule number 1.
First of all, JP, Broadway is it. Okay, Jet's mom knows about this. My friend and I are going to San Francisco for 1 week in February. And we've set it up so we can go to 3 different Broadway shows in 1 week. We're going to see Mean Girls, Dear Evan Hansen, and Six. So, and then I'll see Six again later. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy.
That'll be fantastic.
I so can't wait.
If you have to, we'll talk about that. If you have time, we'll see if we can.
Yes. Yeah, we will definitely. Yeah, we were just booking it today with the airport. And I can see Oscar is going to want to see Thunder from Down. You know what I wish they would have.
I saw that. I went to that. That was fun.
I went to the, actually, no, I went to the Chippendales one.
If I found that picture, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my God, that would be great. You know, I went to, and I wish they were still doing, because I know this group would have enjoyed it, is Zoomanity. It was a Cirque show. Yeah, Zoomanity. When my friend told me, hey, we're going to go see Zoomanity while we're there, I was like, well, okay, I'll go. But I wasn't too sure. But by the time I saw it, I was like, this is actually pretty good. So, but they closed it down. It shut down.
Oh.
So, yeah. Zoomanity, for anyone who doesn't know, was basically an X-rated Cirque du Soleil. So,
the evening show.
Yeah, it was one of their evening shows, and it had full nudity on it and all that, but it was done very artistically.
Artsy.
Yeah, very artsy. Very, very artsy.
Yeah, it's not a show from the 90s on Skinamax.
Exactly. It's not Girls Go Wild or anything like that. And that's what got me, because I was kind of like, okay, whatever. But yeah, no, it did turn out pretty good. But they closed it after COVID. So it's done.
we have a
Ooh,
great Broadway
Nicole.
series that comes through where I live, and it's they used to call it the Music Circus because it was actually in like a tent in the summer. And it was when I was growing up, it was boiling hot. Um, and Jerry and I were just, and now it's a really nice, place. But
Yeah,
they used to, we were actually looking at getting, season tickets right
yeah.
before COVID, and so we've
That's
never
it.
missed that one.
That
And 'cause
that's
my husband loves Broadway.
it's fun. Broadway is great when you get a good. See, our problem, Hawaii, it's so expensive to bring a show out to Hawaii. Um, we do have one of those, yeah, uh, Broadway in Honolulu, Broadway in San Francisco, whatever. And we've got, let's see, we just had Hamilton come through finally, which was
Oh,
wonderful.
isn't that
Oh
music
my God, that was
fantastic?
so good. Oh my gosh. And our Eliza was just, she was amazing. I've never seen that character like, and I didn't think anyone could be better than the original. So Annie, Annie was cool. I wanted to be an Annie as a little girl.
Oh, I could
I
see you
so
being one
wanted
of
to do Annie.
definitely, if not Annie, one of those kiddos.
I used to love doing. As I got older, it was like, oh, I got to be Mrs. Hannigan, and so yeah, that show is fun.
My
Any
friend
show is.
loved that role. She
Oh
did like a
yeah,
local theater, and she happened to just to do it because her kid was in theater, and and a lot of times with the kids in theater, even though they're not little kids, they'll have a couple tinies, but generally they're teenagers that are
right.
performing in Annie, and they couldn't they was something she just ended up being Miss Hannigan. Someone just told her to try out for it,
Oh,
and
that's
she had
cool.
so much fun. She had,
Oh,
and her daughter was so mad.
it's like this is my show,
This is
Mom,
my
not
thing, Mom.
yours. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I could totally see that. Totally see that. I used to, first show I ever did was when I lived in Denver. There was this group called Missoula Children's Theater, and they would actually travel the West during the summer months, and they'd come into a show, city, do auditions, and then within 1 week, you were doing the show. So it was all actors and actresses who were kids, except for one or two people, which were the adults that came in and helped. It was so, I did it 2 years in a row. And that's when I was like, okay, I love theater. I love theater.
I wish my
So,
parents would have introduced me to it younger. I would have loved it. It would have been fun.
yeah, I really, my parents, I kind of forced it is what happened with me is I just kind of I played the Queen of Hearts in our school show. And after that, it was like, I'm just forcing this. But it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun. Hey, Burton's back. How you doing, my dear? My head's doing better. My head's definitely doing better. I took more Tylenol, and that seems to be kicking in now. I've had a migraine today, Jet's mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are the worst.
Yeah. I don't know what it is in the air, but something's, you know how it gets here. When the weather changes,
I
headaches
used to
are
get them.
like,
Well, you were talking about Vogue earlier. I used to get them. That was almost like if I had it before I woke up, I could tell you there was going to be some
yes,
breathing issues and Vogue issues that day.
I think that's it.
It might
That
be that.
might be it. Yeah, because I don't think we have a storm coming. Yeah, usually it's storms for me that do it. But wait, you're right. That might be it. Oscar's got a cough and pollen. On the mainland, especially, pollen would get to me like crazy. So, really crazy. And by the way, everyone, if you weren't here earlier, it's Burden's birthday. And we sang happy birthday to her earlier. And but make sure you send her a happy birthday. And also, yeah, good old, we get a lot of January birthdays in this group.
It's quite the birthday month, my friend.
Yes. I'm like, what? Every time someone's like, "Oh, happy birthday, so and so," and in chat, all of a sudden it blows up in chat. You hear people say, "Oh, my birthday's on this day. Oh, my birthday's on this day. Oh, my birthday." And I'm like, "Yep, yep,
Capricorns unite, I swear.
uh-huh."
Wait,
Yeah,
are
well,
you
Aquarius.
yeah, you're an Aquarius. So
I switch right
we're on
over.
the
What is it, the 20th? Yes,
I
I'm a
don't know.
cusp.
My husband's a Capricorn. Our son is an Aquarius.
See, my dad was a Capricorn. And serious. My dad was
Man, male
serious.
Capricorns, I mean, do not mess with their structure ever.
No, do not. You are right. You are right. Yep, Kelly's an Aquarius
Ellie's
too.
I didn't want to say anything in case you don't want to.
I
I was
know, I
actually
know.
just gonna text her.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, certain so and so too, and so and so too, and so and so.
And then there's
And
someone else. I
JP's
hope
just
she
a
comes
stubborn
up.
idiot. Yes. I was wondering, we've got a couple other people that I'm not sure if they're around or anything. It's sometimes you get these weird weeks. So, and also, yep, JP's a stubborn idiot. That's what you are. You guys. Oh, I'm going to have the coolest Sunday. One of my friends and two of my friends, put it that way, has been writing a screenplay. And they're finally at the point for the first read through, and they asked if I would come in as stage manager and read all the stage directions and stuff like that. So they're doing that on Sunday, and they're recording it so
Are they
that
giving
they can
you
track.
any sort of editorial aspects to see how you can improve things, or are you straight?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
After we read it all out on Sunday, we're going to read it as a cast and crew, and then and they're recording all of this for future.
Good.
And we're going to talk about it and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with it. I can't wait.
Have you
Kelly,
read it yet?
Cusp. No, I actually have it,
Okay.
but they sent it to me last night. They sent two of us we're going to have the full script, but right now it's all soft copy, and I don't want to print it out. So I'm going to sit and, if I have time, read it tonight. If not, I'll read it tomorrow, actually, while I'm selling stuff.
Sometimes
See
that's
how that
more
goes.
exciting too, honestly, just on the fly, because then even though you can you never know what someone's gonna do.
Yes.
That is just totally gonna be like, okay, I can see that, without having any preconceived notions.
I know, and that's kind of, yeah.
Even I would tell you that person, this is my Libra side. I would be like, I'm just gonna read through it, just like. Oh, okay.
Nope, exactly.
Just so I know what's happening.
I just want to know. Well, my thing is, I just want to know the words, because you know what I mean, Jet's mom, when I talk about Hawaiian words.
Oh,
and this takes place here in Hawaii. So, in fact, I was told already there's one typo that instead of Waialae, they said Waianae. So I'm like, oh, that's easy. I can say Waianae or Waialae. That's no problem. So, come up with bag on head or not? JP, what do you think you should go for today? And so, Burden, my work ethic is a combo of you know what? You are a Capricorn, actually, now that I think about it. You are a Capricorn, definitely.
Want to hear a funny Capricorn story?
Yes.
So,
but of course.
So I'm in Northern California. We've been having a lot of these crazy storms people may have heard about. And so our power went out. Okay. And when our power goes out, we'll get a text message, and it was supposed to come back on at 4:00 in the morning. Now, mind you, in our same neighborhood, I have my sister and my auntie live a couple doors down. My other auntie, my cousins live close. My parents live a mile away. Very close family. Tons of people in our area. And their power was all on. So it was just like our little tiny, something happened like close by. And so, I mean, the Capricorn story goes like this. Of course, I'm worried because medical devices need to be on overnight and stuff. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about my husband's devices and stuff. So
right.
I'm like, well, let's just go to mom and dad's. Let's just go to my parents' house. And he's like, no, he loves my parents. He's the favorite of all the kids. He's the favorite. So it's not like he doesn't like my parents. It was like, nope. And then, so then of course my mindset was like, well, I guess, do I talk him into it? Like, am I reasoning? And so then suddenly I'm a bad guy because I keep saying something, but I'm really worried. Like it's me being worried and concerned.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm worried that you're not going to get sleep, and and now I'm not going to sleep, and I'm worried about a lot of things, and I'm thinking, well, it turns out the reason it's strictly structure. It's the lights aren't on. He has the structure. It's embedded. It's like get up, have the energy, coffee thingy-bobber, get dressed, go to, it's all structured out where I'm not that person whatsoever. Like I am not.
Oh yeah, you are definitely one who can do whatever comes your way. You're cool with. Yeah.
And it's structured.
Oh,
but that's what makes us we're such opposites. I guess that's
Yeah. Okay, wait. What sign are you again?
I'm actually I'm almost directly opposite your mother. I'm a Libra. So my half birthday will technically be while you're
right there. Okay, got it. Yeah, that really, I know my mom and my dad, I don't know sign wise, but they were exact opposites of each other. And honestly, it works. It really, really works. And also our Walmart bags, except no, they got to be Target. We got to be Target. So, oh my God. Oh, did you see the little diamond painting coasters?
No.
I
love how you're laughing as you say that.
They're cute.
They're darling.
I actually got some for my sister-in-law. I made them, and she's like, "Are you going to sell those?" And I'm like, I don't know. And it's a whole set of 6, and they give you a little container to put them in and all that. And so I'm like, okay. I bought
stuff like that just for like little activities. And because they're great for like if you have kiddos over, and because it's just enough to keep everybody busy for a good half an hour to an hour.
Yep.
And they're fun. And it's like, okay, if you like really mess up or someone doesn't want to do, they can just make a really cool little doodad.
See, and that's it. Well, these sets. Okay, Burdens of Libra rising. Okay, there you go. Wait, I think I am too. Now that I think I need to go.
I could totally see you having a rising sign of a Libra.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Totally
let me go check.
It.
I was. Yeah, it's been a while since I looked.
Because I feel like we're good friends in the sense I know you. Like I know like your rising sign is. And correct me, people, if I'm wrong. That's supposed to be like almost like an innate nature, kind of. Whereas, or is that your moon sign? I might be sun's. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember and everything. Oh wait, one second.
I've always wanted to take like a hardcore astrology class.
Me too. I have this CoStar app is the one that I've been using lately. And I love it. And no, I'm not. I was wrong. Sorry. I am an Aquarius, Pisces with Pisces rising Cancer. Wait, let me check this out.
I'll look mine up.
Okay, Cancer ascendant, and then Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces with Cancer ascendant. My sun is in Aquarius. My moon is in Pisces, and my ascendant is in Cancer. And then it goes on and on from there. So, yeah. But what all that means, God only knows.
I like, have you ever done that thing where they give you like 30 pages or something?
Yes.
And then it's so funny when you revisit it because you're like, oh, wow. Oh, it does
make sense.
Speaking of weird stuff today. So my Capricorn out of nowhere, I'm sorry if it's loud in my background, please let me know.
No, I'm fine. No.
My son's into cool Big Bang Theory and he's like, it's pretty funny.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm fine. Chat, let me know if anyone else has any issues, but I'm fine with it.
Um, so I used to love getting scratchers, but obviously that's not part of my life anymore, like at all. So my husband
Kids do that
surprised me
too.
with a couple scratchers today, and
Yay!
the weird thing is he always picks well. It is insane.
Hmm.
And so he got me like a couple little $2 doodads, and then like these are all like little ones, and then he got me two $5 ones, nothing. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh well, $3 ones. No one ever wins on a $3 anything. It just doesn't happen. $100.
Hey, oh my God, yes.
$100.
That is cool. See, we don't have that in Hawaii, and it
Yeah.
sucks. I don't know why we can't have that in Hawaii. Or gambling in general would be nice. So
They have the like
no,
don't they have I mean,
it's
never
illegal.
mind. Never
They
mind.
have a few things.
Just
Yes,
never
they have.
mind.
Let's see, cockfights, dog fight, and actually more rooster based is what they have. But
well, we actually lived behind the houses. It was a couple of these families that we were all close with that were always eating over there, and they would just say, "Okay, this is our weekend, so don't come around."
don't come around. Don't come around.
And
Oh my God.
it
I
was
just made a
funny.
mess.
But there's also because Hawaii is a great example of a melting pot.
It is.
It's an
Truly.
extreme melting pot, especially Pacific Island countries and all the way this way. And then, America already, California is a melting pot, period.
Mm-hmm.
As you start heading that way.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It
a
is
really
actually.
interesting place.
Yeah.
Well, you're military,
No,
right? You were military.
yeah. Dad
Right.
was military, and we came out here in what, 87?
He was such a baby.
Yeah. Well, I was in high school still, and yeah, we came from Denver to here,
Mhm.
actually. So
Oh, I didn't know you were from Colorado. Oh, that's funny.
oh yeah, that's
Oh,
why
okay.
that's why yeah, when I first got to start talking with Robbie, because he would be able to say, oh, I knew that place. My dad was stationed, my dad was a hospital administrator. And
Oh.
okay, sorry, I just screamed in everyone's ears. Sorry. Hopefully, Crisp cut off some of that scream right there. By the way, Crisp is amazing, gang. Guess who I got backstage? I wonder if someone contacted someone to let them know.
I know who it is.
Let's bring her up no matter what. Hey, Wrigley. Okay, you can come into my arms while I do this. And she can tell us about all the different signs, maybe. And it is Miss Rosalie.
Hello. It is
Hello,
so
hello,
good to be here.
hello.
It is so good to see you guys.
I was hoping you'd make it up here. I didn't want to ask directly, but I was like, please, please, please. I'm so happy you came in.
I was like,
thank
she texted me, and I was like, where are you?
Yeah. I was watching because, I'm doing crafts and stuff. But,
Oh, so am
Oscar,
I.
hey, Oscar, I miss you too.
Oh my gosh, Oscar was going off about how much he missed you on when I was live the other night. It was so cute. And finally I was like,
If
I
one more
kept
person
saying
asked me,
she needs to be asleep by now.
I
She
was
must be asleep. And he must not have heard me. I don't know.
I noticed that the other day.
I listened
I
the
was
next
catching
day.
a replay. Yeah, I was watching a replay, and all of a sudden I was like, wait, Rosalie was up? How long ago was this? And I calculated backwards the time, and I'm like, girlfriend was up late.
Oh, it must have been a
It was
weekend.
Kelly. Kelly was up late that night too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
yeah.
my God, I love it.
It was like what, a Saturday night, Kelly? Was it a Saturday
No,
night?
that was a weekday.
No, because
I thought it was a week. No, I thought it was a weekday too.
It could be. It could be because
It could be. The
I'm
truth
getting old
comes
enough
out
to
now.
forget.
Well, you just said you take your job is so serious. Just kidding.
I love your new setup, by the way, my dear.
Thank you.
I was.
Thank you.
My God, I love that. So
these are shoe cubbies that I stuffed yarn into, and of course that's the quilting stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about this. So hey,
Yeah.
Kelly,
It's really
Oscar, Brenda
uh,
Proof,
good.
J.P. Hansen. I'm
Good.
not familiar with. Been seeing him in your chats, but yeah.
JP is cool. JP actually, he's got a channel that focuses on music and stuff. In fact, we're going to listen to one of, I've got it ready to bring up when the time comes so that I don't forget it today. I've been ending Cantina every week with one of his songs because his music is awesome.
Just because I'm not necessarily here doesn't mean I don't go back and watch the replays.
Well,
You're awesome.
He just did a and I just noticed it on a mention. He mentioned a couple of us to rate his music too. So I
keep wondering.
I saw that. I need to get the link. I needed to ask someone about how to get the music.
I haven't gone over to take a look at it yet and all, but I keep wondering. He's written some great music for some of the creators, really great music. So sorry, I'm putting my diamonds in. So you whoops a lot. Polls, and more polls. Polls are fun. Polls are fun. So, oh my gosh. But so what you been up to, Miss Rosalie?
Work and home to work and work to home and home to work. All that fun stuff. But
you got a retirement date coming up?
I don't want to say out loud yet.
Don't.
But I've got a month and a half of car note, and then I'm done. And that's the last major bill. So once that is done, I want to get a cushion of a month or two, maybe 3, to just be in the bank. But the amount that I should be receiving is going to be at least 70% of what I'm making now, and I won't have the overhead.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So I'll be traveling across to California.
Right. Yes.
Probably May.
That'll be cool.
I don't remember when I said, but I've got to work that out. So I will be traveling across to California. Maybe we can arrange something in, what is that, Las Vegas? Around a
the Vegas thing going on.
I'm just thinking I could maybe do that. And then continue on to California to visit a friend out there. Then go visit grandkids in Texas and make it back here.
That'd be cool.
I definitely need to get to the ocean.
You need to see the ocean, girl. Yeah, you definitely.
In the ocean, yeah. But, or somebody's saltwater pool. I'm just saying.
We have options. We have options.
Yes, girl.
Oscar, you got that.
Oh, I can't. That would be so cool if you're able to pull that off. That would be so cool.
Oscar, if I'm able to do that, it would be a surprise.
Yes, so we don't say anything.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised today. Let's put it that way.
That would be so cool.
I haven't heard about anything yet, so we'll have to have some conversations.
You and I shall have a talk.
I keep telling Robbie, we need to start a small group of those once people have bought tickets and they're in, so that, because we're going to all want to talk and communicate and plan things together and stuff like that. So, but yeah, should be fun.
Well, there's someone once, and I never participated because I'm just, again, but there are apps out there for like group events that you can so the people that run the event, they're like, okay, this is the people that they can like send invites into it, and then
don't you kind of do that kind of stuff? Aren't you kind of familiar with that kind of stuff?
With event planning,
a CRM, you mean?
I'm just curious. I thought that was one of the things that you do.
Yeah, well, no.
I'm sorry.
She's like, okay, we're gonna stop that right there. I love it, girl.
I'm one of those vacation people where if I'm on vacation, like I'm on vacation. Yeah. The one thing I can't stand, unless it's like specifically like set in stone, like this is where you have to be at this time. I cannot, that it's like it's too stressful. That's from living in Hawaii, honestly, because
it is.
It changes the way you look at people when they're visiting.
Yeah. I know I was watching Robbie's live earlier about drivers and all. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, no one honks their horn here unless you're a tourist. And
Really?
it was, yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
gotten
like laid back.
worse. Oh, yeah. It has gotten worse, and people will honk more often now. But for the first 10 years I was here, the only people, unless it was like you were going to have an accident type thing, it's the only time you would hear a horn honk.
It's very much, Jerry'd be a great person to hear his perspective of it, because he's the opposite.
Yes.
But it's people will get mad at you if you're not polite and like if you're not giving other people the right of way, even though they don't necessarily deserve it. It is very
Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
Okay.
Everyone you get on
I've never been in a state that
yeah, exactly.
No one gets anywhere on
actually,
time.
you get on the highway and it's like one on. It is so
weird. Nice.
Yeah, it's so weird. You honeymooned in Vegas, JP. Cool. You know, after Mandalay, I went to go visit after Mandalay about a year after, and I do have to say, walking down to that end and looking up at the Mandalay and seeing, it's one of the few times in my life I really did you could feel it. The tension was still in the air a year later. It really was. So, but oh gosh. No, I love that idea of what you've got with, I see your sewing machine back there.
Sewing machine's here. The window's on this side. So this room is kind of like reversed. So the sewing machine is at the window. Then I have in this area that you cannot see is a couple of setups of the thread holders that have those little pegs in the wood, and that goes up the wall over there. Then I've got the full-size cutting table that I can push out of the way because it collapses.
Ooh,
so
nice.
All the quilting stuff in the back up there, and I've got let's see, reverse some flowers. I brought flowers in here because this is a sunnier. The sun is in this room more than any other room, so I wanted to make use of that. And this wall is my neighbor's living room. Used to be my headboard right here against this wall, and they start watching TV now.
Oh God, no way, no
you
way.
Understand what I'm saying? So now I put on bagpipes, African drums, and my speakers are right here, so they get to enjoy the culture that I love.
Oh yes, exactly.
No, I dare them.
I know, right. Like, please say something.
They better not. So yeah, it's so fun.
It has been more quiet over there. So it seems to be
got the idea.
So I moved this way. The craft room, I've got a 2-bedroom. So now this is a craft room. It used to be in my bedroom. My bedroom is now in the other room, which is just a hair smaller, but I've made it like a cave. I put soundproofing up on the wall that is the picture blocks that they're 12 by 12. And there's 8 of them. So you put space between them, and it looks like a seascape. So I got the ocean in my bedroom.
Ooh, I love it. So cool. So cool.
So I'm pretty excited about it. And pardon me. It's very snug in there. But I only it's
you
like
need it only for sleeping.
Right? And the cat's already found new places to sleep and hide and stuff. So it's working. It's working.
That's
I'm
cool.
loving all the plants too.
Yeah, the plants are really cool.
That's less than half of what I have. They're mostly in the other room. But
my gosh.
All the spider plants came from one. So it's still going.
That makes wow.
Yeah.
I know. I'm waiting right now. I'm trying to find, I've got a couple I'm looking at on Amazon, L-shaped desks. And the idea is either put the L-shape that way or this way, but in that corner. And that way I can have my streaming stuff on one side and my sewing. So like right now, I could mute myself and be sewing and actually talking with you guys and getting work done. or
See,
streaming some of what I do.
this is kind of what I had in mind because I still have tripod and lights and
Yeah.
camera action, all that stuff. And so I could still be at the sewing machine. I got a new chair that's a lot more comfortable. I could be standing at the table. I could be, sitting at
Yep.
whatever, so I'm pleased. I'm pleased. And I
Yep.
still have a laptop in the other room that is not nearly as cozy as this. This seems to be this space now seems to have less of an echo. And I don't know if it's the way I changed the setup of the what's against this wall,
Right.
but I made it my space.
Mhm.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
That
In one
is
weekend too.
Yeah, I did it in one
That's
weekend.
nuts.
It
That
was
is nuts right
it was
there.
Somebody
So
was focused.
it was
yeah, exactly.
stupid. I wanted to be in the bedroom. I wanted to have the new bedroom with the bed positioned in a specific way by the New Year's Eve.
That made sense.
So I
That
had
makes
that
sense.
Friday and Saturday, and I think New Year's was what? Come on, people, help me. Was it Saturday night? Or
I
whatever.
It was a
think it
weekend.
was
It
a
was a weekend New Year's because
Sunday or
everybody had Monday
something.
off. It was
Right.
Saturday, I think, and then
It was
Sunday
Saturday.
was New Year's Day,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
and Monday
And
I
then,
everybody
just
had
checked it.
right.
Yeah.
So I had 2 days to kind of go, fuck.
that off.
What am I gonna
Body
do?
hurts. No.
Oh
Have
my
you guys
god.
seen the channel, the Feng Shui channel guy?
No, not yet.
No.
Popping up on these shorts that I see,
Yeah.
and then it's incredible. So, like for example, it just kind of reminded me like a New York tiny little house, like not even a studio space. It's like
Wow.
someone converted a hallway into a house.
Wow.
That
And
is
so the
cool.
bedroom is backed up to the bathroom, but the wall is blocking the bed, right?
Right.
So she has a normal bed size, and the bed literally just fits in this like kind of cubby thing, and then at that wall, like the wall cover, and then there's the door to the bathroom right next to it. Okay.
Wow.
There's even a little wall behind the bed. And I'm
Right.
like, there's no way you can even feng shui this. Like you can't. So you know what they did? I'm sure my description is not even that great, but what they did is they lifted the bed up like 4 feet. Like they
Right.
made it like a higher bed. And
Okay.
even that alone was like, okay. They put a carpet down to like create that little space or whatever.
Mhm.
Space, right?
And then they put like this. It kind of reminded me of like it's Asian style like bed frame that has a little hole in it, so it almost like created its own little tiny room space
Yes.
for the bed.
Oh, okay.
It's
Got
like
it.
a
Yeah.
canopy, but like Asian style. So it created the space reference for if you're ever looking to feng shui. It's all about
Right. You have
placement
to have yep.
and how and where things are aligned within the structure of the home and stuff. Like
Yeah.
like for example, you don't want the foot of your bed facing the outside of your door or entry into that room, and then you have to do these certain little things to correct it.
Yeah.
The energy and the flow of the I guess the
Love feng
chi
shui.
as
Yeah.
I'm
It's
never
amazing.
I wish I had that. I mean, honestly, I need to make some money and hire someone to come feng shui the shit
There
out of my
you
bed.
go. There you go.
But
Yeah,
it's
I love the whole idea.
it's so relaxing to watch him do it. It's just because I'm getting anxiety
Interesting.
watching what the situation is, but then
Yeah.
to watch him fix it, you're like, oh,
Interesting. They're all shorts.
well, that's how I found him.
Oh, it's through the shorts.
But
Okay.
he does some longer ones too. And people see you can send him your feng shui. Like I guess you can just send him, and he's a designer, so he creates these little like mobile things, like these little whether he does it on the computer or builds them. I don't
Right.
know. And then he like will make little mobile furniture doodads, and then he like moves them around like this little dollhouse. It's so
cool.
cool. I'm sorry, I'm going off
Cool.
right now.
That is cool.
No, I think it's amazing. Go ahead.
JP's like, yeah, he's got a small camper trailer. He's gonna get moved over. Okay. Yeah, you got to send us pictures of you feng shuiing it. Okay, JP, that's your
how do you
job.
feng shui it? Like you can't because it's like that's everything has to be moved. But then this guy, I'm
That's
sure, could.
Oh yeah.
Like, he
You've got
would
it.
do
You put
something
things
like
in.
he like I don't know, a swing on
Easy.
your wall, or like he'd cover something, or it's weird. It's incredible.
That is amazing. That is cool. So
And
Now that is cool. Yeah,
he
go
was
for it.
called the
Sorry.
feng shui guy.
I'm gonna find him right now because
You're
I
finding
Yeah.
okay, good.
Because it
Well,
sounds
I was going to
very
say
intriguing.
when you mentioned the shorts and all, because starting in February, shorts are becoming monetized.
oh, they aren't already.
So,
Nice.
nope. They
Oh
don't
man,
count towards
I
hours or they did not count for monetization.
Then
So
how did
that's
they
a
get
whole new thing.
I've had a couple really good ones, but just randomly.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's because of shorts. Yeah, they tend to go viral much quicker, much quicker. And, but yeah, I was surprised about that because I thought the hours would count. Nope, they do not count or anything. So, and I got to go back to what JP was saying about Vegas. And that, let me see if I can find it all here, actually. Okay, with the Mandalay, he was talking about here we go. Wife and I left there 2 days before Mandalay happened. We stayed right down the way at the Luxor. Wow. Kelly, we wish you could come too, my dear. And you were going to the concert and then just decided something made them go home. It's
And went with
amazing
that
how that
energy.
happens. Yep.
I'm
It's
in the
amazing.
dark. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Mandalay Hotel.
Yeah.
Is a couple years ago there was a mass shooting in Vegas. Do you remember the mass
Yes,
shooting?
I remember. And it was
That's
at the,
where it was.
Okay.
It was the Mandalay. The guy was in the hotel at the Mandalay, and he was shooting from there into the open field across the street where they were having the concert.
Wow.
So I guess JP was almost there, but just went home a little early. Yeah, visiting that was just, oh gosh. Yeah, it'll be pretty much, right across the street from that end. Yeah, with an arsenal. He had a full force arsenal there for sure.
It's kind of crazy.
My allergies
Mercy
are kicking
made
up.
it. Mercy choke.
Uh,
Your friend?
Mercy, yeah. There's Mercy. Hello, Mercy. How you doing? What's happening in here? We don't know. We just go wherever the mood takes us. Everyone's welcome if you ever want to come up or anything like that. Everyone's welcome. But yeah, we're just right now talking about anything and everything that kind of pops up. And anyone who's ever been to Cantina knows the subject goes into 5 million different directions at the drop of a hat. Oh gosh. So
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna
you found it?
hold on. I'll just hold on. It's his name is Dear Modern. And
is it DEER or DEAR?
DEAR space modern. He has 477,000 subscribers.
Of course he does.
Wow.
And I will share this. Should I share it on
Yeah, in chat, go for it. Dear Modern, I see him. Oh wow. Blending principles of feng shui and design. Okay, subbing. Okay, got him. You're always in the close calls, JP?
Where did you find him? On YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
Dear Modern. Yeah, I got him to pull up pretty easily if you just type in Dear Modern.
I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know why I'm.
Oh, wait, here, I can do it then if you're having problems. No problem.
Somebody changed my thing where I can't see history. I wonder who that was.
Oh. Here is Dear Modern right there if anyone wants to check it out. You felt the ground shake? Oh, well, what was your father was at the Mercy, my dad wasn't at the Pentagon, but he was actually near the Capitol and all. So he actually ended up going back to the hotel. I lived in Kauai at the time, and they shut down for how many days? There were no airplanes. I lived across from the airport. It was just crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But my dad was calling me that morning, and he's like, okay, hey, I'm looking out my window, and he could actually see the vice president and the wife and all that come into the underground area. He saw all the cars coming in at that time. And he was like, yeah, you can see everywhere you looked as he was walking back, you could see sharpshooters and all up on rooftops and people walking by with their, oh gosh, yeah. Your dad's car got smashed, debris rained down on, wow. Hey, Robbie. We've
Hey,
been talking about
Robbie.
Vegas. Yeah, that car would be done. That's scary. That is so freaking scary. Yeah, I was on that morning because my dad called me when it started happening. It was in the middle of the night in Hawaii. And one of my close friends at the time was at New York University, and we're sitting there chatting on AIM. And all of a sudden, it's like, she's like, I got to go. I'm being told I got to go. Hey, oh my God, I didn't notice someone was backstage.
Oh.
Guys, guess what? Hopefully you weren't there too long, my dear. So it is AJ, the Divergent Collective, my dear. How are you?
Hey, I'm
Were
good.
you waiting?
Not very long. I was just listening
Okay.
because y'all were talking, so I was being polite and listening and just chilling back there. Oh, just got off a 5-hour stream.
AJ, I think we've got an echo.
Again. Okay, I'll be right back.
Again. Got it. I'll let you in. I'll keep an eye. How I set up my screen is I have the chat over on one side and the other side is us. And it only has room for 3 or 4 people before anyone else drops below what I can see. And I was like, oopsie. So, let's see what we got there. K9.
I was hoping Robbie would jump up here.
Aw, K9. Robbie has a couple times. I don't know if he and Michael usually are doing stuff on Friday nights now. And but he knows how to get his butt up here if he's not.
If he chooses.
Oh my
Really
gosh. Yeah, no.
Have a conversation.
No, exactly.
That's what I wanted to hear about.
In time.
Yes, exactly. And from Mercy is like, let's see, here we go. Right. It was super crazy. It took 38 hours before we found out he was okay. Cell service had gone down or they scrambled. Let me let AJ up. The cell service had gone down. Wow. Yeah, that was scary. I mean, I don't know where was. Hey, Amber's back too. Yay! Hey! She's buck or something like that.
God.
Oh
Living
my
like
God!
Phoenix. Where the hell have you been?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
She got me stuck on that ninja. I know I keep talking about it nonstop, but it's so. Oh my God!
The Ninja Blender thing.
It's the Ninja Creamy. It's the ice cream one. And Jetsmov, you for Jet, he would love it because you literally all you do is you put liquid into the pint container, freeze it overnight or 24 hours, and then you just put it in and it blends it up into ice cream.
You mean I could get him like healthy ice cream?
Yes. That's why I got was actually, Amber, you're on call tonight. No problem, my dear. Amber actually was making protein ice cream with it.
Yeah,
so that's why I was like,
I'm cold time, even though it's not cold here. I have to have. I don't do cold well when it's cold. So it's even having protein shakes is tough for me. But my whole family are ice cream freaks, except for me.
You need to get one of these when you guys can. Yeah, when you guys can. It's the Ninja Creamy with an I at the end. But they are. What I did during Christmas is I took a carton of eggnog. I froze just the carton. I poured it in, froze it. It was like homemade eggnog ice cream.
Aww.
Okay, the first thing I ever made was I actually took a can of pineapple with juice, poured it in there. I should have added some sugar with that one because it was a little too tart. But yeah, it was 100% nothing but just plain pineapple.
I'm looking at it.
It was so good.
I might have some money to purchase it with.
Yeah. That you do now. That you do. And it was, I have to say, best Christmas gift I got, hands down. Yep, exactly, Amber. It's phenomenal.
Help me remember. It's a Ninja what?
Ninja Creamy.
Okay.
Let me find it on Amazon real quick and I'll show you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, so you can.
Look, she just found it.
Oh,
Look what happened to our faces when we. Oh,
Ninja cream. They have a deluxe one, but even she, okay, Amber was like, you really don't need the deluxe one, to be honest.
I'm just one person.
Okay.
Does it do other things too?
Oh, yeah, it does. Here, wait 1 second. Let me.
I just want a Ninja coffee bar.
You know what? They have one that does creamy. You know what? I'll have to go back to that one after. So
You just gave me an excellent idea, AJ.
Here we go. Here it is. So, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So they have them. Whoops. Right there. So they do like gelato, milkshake, sorbet. You do not need the deluxe, she was saying, and I don't think you do either.
Okay.
So they're not cheap. But honestly, if you eat ice cream at home, and especially if you want to do something that is healthy, hands down, it's worth it. So good.
Expensive is only good if you're getting bang for your buck.
You do. You do with this. I mean, seriously, you do. I can send you guys the link later if you're really interested. It tastes like a friggin' frost. See, I got to try yours, Amber, the chocolate one. I so got to try that.
I mean, I'm sipping on a milkshake from In-N-Out right now.
You gotta get it, girl. You so gotta get it.
I could make that easily. I mean, I could make it right now, but it's bad. Today's my cheat day.
JP, yeah, see, that's what you get her. That's what you get. No, I want to do, I tried to do it with coffee and creamer, and I got to do a little different because it's, I think if I do it with a little bit of dash of cream, it'll be better. So, but yeah, it's worth it, definitely. So, AJ, how you been doing?
Good. Saw my dad this week.
How was he?
He's doing good. We sat and watched Lucifer. And he missed bingo. He missed bingo because the person that was supposed to run the game sadly got into a car accident. They're okay. They just got injured, so they weren't there.
Yikes!
Sorry for the yawning.
Ooh.
And it's been good. I just got off of a 5-hour stream.
Ah, got it. 5 hours?
Yeah, I did not want it to be 5 hours, but I was on a level, and I was like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going until this level is over, and it felt like it was never gonna end. It was like Tetris. It was like, no.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I gotta type something. Okay, someone just sent me a message. And Oscar's like, where's Siren? We don't know where Siren is.
He might still be over on Lycan's channel.
Oh, yeah. Lycan is live still.
Or not.
Yeah, he probably is. I know he was singing. Lokomai, did I live in Hawaii during Hurricane Aniki? Yes, I did. Did you, Jet's mom?
What year was
Aniki?
that?
92, I think.
No. But we were there one year after, like, and that would have been like Christmas of 92.
Okay, yeah. Let me see.
I feel like it was
92
year, though.
Hurricane Aniki was, I think it was September, and yes, I was here. September 5th through September 13th, 1992. So
yeah, we were there a couple months after.
Okay,
Hawaii is incredible.
I was 2 years old.
What area? You were 2? Yeah, you, with where you were located, probably didn't even have it touch.
No, because I was in the northeast of the United States.
Oh, you definitely not. You definitely not. So,
I didn't even feel the big 7.1 earthquake from California in 94.
No.
Me either.
Yeah, no, you neither. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, no, my dad actually worked with healthcare here, and he actually flew to Kauai the day after it hit. So, and he said he landed there, and it was like a nuclear bomb had gone off.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
flat trees. Yeah, it was horrible. I moved there about 5 years later, and they were still recovering on Kauai. Our island, I was on Oahu at the time, and I hadn't moved to Kauai yet. And my brother and I, because my dad did what he did, we got the phone call at like 2 a.m. saying it's made of, because what happened, it was going south of us, and it went to go straight up towards us. We went to sleep thinking it was going to hit Kauai. Then all of a sudden it turned in the middle of the night straight towards Oahu.
Wow.
So we got the call that, you know what, it's going to hit. And if it had hit this island, it would have been nuts. And it would shut down the whole state immediately. But so my mom and I were actually at Safeway that night buying all sorts of stuff. It was so funny walking through at like 3. It was so, at 3 a.m. we're at Safeway walking around buying tape
shopping
and
at those
food.
hours. Oh my gosh.
It was so cool. It was so cool. Oh, okay. So you lived at the Landers Landers. Which one was that? Landers. I know there was Northridge. Safeway, at least here, is not all of them, but many of them are 24 hours, Oscar. Yes. Yeah, we all went up into the mountains. Oh, you were in Poipu at the time. Okay, Mercy. Yeah, it was crazy. The hospital that I ended up working at 5 years later, I remember when I got there, you could see the cracks in the walls in the hallway. And this was 5 years later.
Wow.
And but if you were Poipu, that was, you got it. And it was 92. Oh, the big California earthquake was 92 also. Wow.
It was
everything 92?
Or 80. I was young. I was like Jeff's age.
I know Northridge was 89, I think.
88. I wasn't sure. I can't remember.
Because I think that was the year I grad. But okay, so the other one, I'll have to take a look at that other one. I was watching a disaster flick the other day, and I was like, gosh, it's been a while since we've had, knock on wood, oh God, don't knock on wood with these dogs. They'll go barking.
Knock on plaster. I'm knocking on the plaster.
I started knocking. I'm like, oh, shoot. Oh, you're just going to stare at me.
How old is Wrigley now?
Wrigley is a year and a half. His birthday is Mom's birthday.
Right.
They share the birthday. So April, he'll turn 2. So, yep. Can you believe it? You guys had the canteen. We had cantinas with the little puppies back then. God, that feels like years ago.
Jet was so obsessed.
Oh, yes. Jet. Oh my God, yes.
Where are the puppies? His obsessions were how tall is Robbie and the puppies.
I love it. Jet's sweet. Jet is sweet. So you miss Walmart being Walmart's not open 24/7? I wonder if ours is anymore. Interesting. Did they stop 24/7 at Walmart?
When I lived in the small town of Geneva, there was one in Madison, Ohio that opened 24 hours.
Yeah. Ours ours is now closed. It's not 24 hours anymore either. Huh. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. So, Oscar, so what you do? Yeah, by the way, every Thursday, I can expect a message from Oscar. Is Cantina today? And I'm like, yes. I know Oscar will always be here for Cantina.
I want to do a shout out to Living Like Phoenix. I saw that. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I left a message on wherever I saw that.
Yes.
That is such incredible news. I am so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. I remember those days and just that tenacity and all the effort you got to put into it. And it's got to feel like just that like sigh of like, you did it. and it's congratulations. I remember.
Yeah, that's a
That
big
was
thing.
so cool.
Yeah, I got
Seeing that
goosebumps. That's
message.
pretty
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah. Seeing that message was just like, oh wow,
I can't
wow.
remember. I think I saw it on Facebook. I need to get your number,
Yeah,
by the
that's where I
way.
saw it.
Living like Phoenix. For some reason I didn't respond to when we talked about numbers and stuff. So I will get on that.
Okay, now since COVID, nothing. You know what? That is what did change a lot of stuff. And
Well, nothing good
you
happens after
should be
11
proud.
anyways.
Yeah,
If we all,
Everything.
that's
if we all lived by that, we'd be.
She's up. How you
Gulf
doing, my
Coast
dear?
Mama.
It's a GCM. Another one of this is turning into
The
the
original.
OG group.
Oh,
Right.
Yes.
cool. I love
We
it.
got our OG group. Does Denver have nonstop to Hawaii?
Yes, it should.
You would think it does. I know I was just
I'd be
talking
shocked if it
about
did.
One moment,
stuff.
sir. I'll
Yeah,
check that
I'm
for
not
you.
sure who. Yeah, there you go. I know I was just talking to someone trying to figure out direct flights. Like Vegas, I have to do Hawaiian for direct flights.
It's funny now too. They're
Yeah,
it's
totally.
my parents are there right now, and
Oh yeah,
we used to have a bunch of direct flights, and now the only one's
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a Hawaiian situation or card, it's a little expensive.
It does look like there are some nonstops to Hawaii. There's nonstop to Honolulu, Kahului.
That'd be Maui.
I
You
don't know
did
how to
pretty
say
good.
this.
That was
Well,
actually pretty damn good for someone who doesn't
Kailua
know it.
Kona, Hilo.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
couple of different places they fly to.
Yeah.
And cheap
Oh, they
flights
got the main
from
airports.
Denver to Hawaii on kayak are as low as $141. Don't know if that's true or
Wow.
not. It's one way. And probably on Spirit, where you have to pack your bags and pay for them.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
pay for the peanuts, things like that.
Oh yeah.
Someone got caught on who was I? My friend went to Ohio, and they
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
let her on her flight because she hadn't checked in properly on Spirit, and she was an hour ahead of time.
Spirit
It
is
was something,
not
and
my
she
favorite.
has
See,
a
I have never
hyperactive
gone
kiddo.
Spirit.
No, and then they charged
Oh.
her like a couple $100. She didn't have a couple $100.
I've just heard the horror stories.
Oh, it's just
That is. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Any of them? Yeah. No.
I've never even been on an
Spirit. I've never
airplane.
done. Really?
No.
I can't
In my
say that.
almost 33 years, come the 24th, I've never ever been on an airplane.
Would you be scared to be on one?
No.
Nope. Okay, that's good because I know some people are actually just scared of being on them, and
I just
got
never
all my
had the
diamonds.
opportunity, and I
Yeah.
grew up in not a coal miner worker situation, but a lower middle class
Blue
situation.
collar.
where-
Blue collar.
Yeah, blue collar. When we
Yeah,
never
there
got
you
to do that, we got to do Greyhound.
What do you mean?
AJ, for one
Sorry,
second,
guys.
I thought you were going to say Colt. I don't know.
I was thinking, Tammy Wynette, coal miners.
Got it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is getting good. No, I think
Hey,
a
GC.
lot of people, depending on where you're located too, it's not uncommon for many people to not to have never flown in their life. Just it's there's a lot of people. I know I have quite a few friends that have never flown.
Yeah.
It's not a someone else did too, unless that's me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a fear situation.
There we
It's
go.
more like an expense situation because that shit is pricey.
And it's depending on where you live too, because of when you live in these main, like for example, Lokamai lives in a great area for her state.
Mhm.
Actually, all three of us live in great areas for our states,
Right.
essentially, in terms of
Hubs.
close to a big airport.
Yeah.
Changes the price substantially. And then a lot of it, especially, I mean, even certain places like Bozeman, Montana, at certain times of year, it's very expensive to fly there, even though it's a pretty well-known, renowned airport.
Mhm.
Right.
And as far as air flight being or travel being expensive, it's a matter of relativity. It's how bad do you want to go? Have you saved up for it? Are you prepared for it? Is this something you really want to do? And yeah, I'm gonna drive to California.
Oh,
I
I
know.
would
I
like to
love
take
that.
I'm hoping
I
I
would
can make
like to take one of those
partway.
nice trains across country.
Trains.
We're talking about
That's
doing that this summer. Like that is.
that's
I've been looking
cool.
into it. It's quite expensive, but
Yes, they are.
it's treated kind of almost like an all-inclusive trip almost.
Yes.
You can set it up that way, and
So like a cruise. Okay, yeah.
But on
Kind of.
land, yeah.
kind of. But it goes it's from where I'm at, it's a 12-day journey across the country, but you can stop, get off, and get on. And then they have the hotel stays at certain spaces too, and they have tour groups that you can participate in. It's
Oh,
really
that's
interesting.
cool.
And I was
That
thinking
is
of,
cool.
doing something like that. Because I think this is one of my last years I can do that with Jet, and he's gonna be.
After that, it starts getting
It's already
we
getting
get
harder.
we get the teenage years. Yes, exactly. Oh yes, once the teenage years come in, then all hell
My
breaks
niece is
loose.
already going through that. She was arguing with her mom about her brother not giving her any personal space, and I'm like, oh my
Good for her
god.
for stacking it up.
She's like, I want my
How old is
own
she?
now.
She's
How old is she?
13, and I'm like, oh no.
Good.
It's
It's
like
on
I
her
remember
head.
when she was a little tiny peanut on that little tiny screen.
Yeah.
AJ,
Wait
I
for
think
a
it's time to
picture.
reboot in. We
All
got
right.
echo back again. I'll keep an eye
Okay,
out.
I'll be right back.
I know, living like Phoenix. All of a sudden, when Gulf Coast Mama just posted that, I was like, "Oh shoot, oh shoot." Let me just mute that real quick. Okay, he's muted while he reboots, and also, yeah, it's funny with now that we have all of these. Oh, we got JP here. Should we bring JP up? I don't know.
Not my
I
decision.
guess.
Are they going to be polite?
Here is JP. Hello,
I
JP.
forgot my bag for my head.
So you go for the black and white picture. That works.
Yeah,
You
so
look
here
just
it's
like,
me.
there he is.
Okay.
I see ya. We're
See,
good. We're
forgot my
good.
bag. I'm not gonna say on
Forgot
camera I
the
forgot my bag.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. So how are you? Yeah, everyone's getting to change their names for their channels. They're getting their community tabs.
I ain't
JP
doing
is a
nothing. I'm
dragon.
scared to. I'm scared to. I ain't doing nothing to my stuff. I'm leaving it alone.
You leave it all? Leave it, let whatever
I
happens happen?
I leave it alone because I've accidentally done things before that would shut my channel down on accident.
Oh,
Such
got
as like the
it.
phone number problem I had before. You know.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
So,
Okay, Amber is
I've
saying
had to
no
restart.
bags.
I've had to restart that stupid channel 3 times. I'm sick of it. I'm done.
Well, you've got a good one going now. You're starting to, it's actually looking real good what you're doing with it. What is wrong with you, little guy? And I think Cassie has a food allergy.
Oh.
And yeah,
Oh, that's too bad.
she's got all these hot spots on her and her whole tummy. I wish she knows she's not gonna let me show you guys.
No.
She's got all this kind of like scabbiness here. And I'm like, poor baby. Oh, you like that
Oh,
though,
no.
don't you?
Is
Do you
it
like that?
like heat rash?
Well, she'll chew on it, and then after a while, it actually becomes like a scab that's coming off. She's got a whole area like this big that's
My mom's
scabs.
dog has the same problem.
Oh,
That's
She
what
ever
she
get
does. She'll
outside?
sit there and, well, she's about to chew through her darn leg, and it's about to fall off. She doesn't leave it alone. She's already limping. It's really bad.
See, I'm lucky we haven't gotten that bit. Okay, I got this, which is for hot spots and all, but
Okay.
your dog's okay. See, with B, yeah. So I'm treating it, but
She's
what I
been to the
found
vet. She's on
actually,
a script. So.
see, I got to check that one out. Actually, I do got. Oh, there's AJ. Let me bring AJ back in. Making coffees. But yeah, Maltese can have allergies, but it's usually chicken or so. I don't know. So I'm trying to get her back to her original puppy, the foods that I gave her when they were puppies. So
I hear most animals could be highly allergic to dairy.
Oh,
Most
that's
animals.
interesting.
Yeah, I was reading about that on some vet site because we were looking into it for our cats because we have 4 monsters running around the house. So one of them got sick, had an allergy to, I think it was, she came home one day. She loves to give her cat ranch dressing. The cat loves ranch dressing. But the cat started breaking out. It was weird. We looked into it. And we stopped giving her ranch dressing. As soon as that stopped, then it went away. So I'm assuming that they're kind of allergic to dairy in some way, in a sense.
That might be. I know with Cassie and them, I used to give them company Royal Canine because they had a Maltese brand that was specific to Maltese.
Right.
And they loved it. But then because of COVID and all, they ran out of it. So I switched them to a different food, and she always had some allergy, but it got like 100 times worse. So I'm trying to switch that, and I'm hoping that's what it is. But in the meantime, I have to keep stopping her every time she starts licking herself too much. So
yeah, you need to.
Beef fat. Yeah.
They can cause a lot more damage than is necessary.
Exactly.
So.
Oh yes. So how's your kitty cat doing, Rosalie?
My mommy senses up. Are you getting congested?
You know, all this just a second ago. In fact, that's why I looked here. I was looking for my allergy medicine. All of a sudden, my nose is getting totally. Yep.
I heard your voice
is
change.
in the chat.
I heard your voice change. I was like, "What the fuck?" No, actually, the cat will be up here later, or over here. But right now, she's hiding in the dark. So I don't know.
So cute,
yeah.
so cute. I can
I've got
depend
a lot more
on
places.
Mama Rosalie. Can depend on Mama Rosalie.
Right. That's just
so somebody would,
every night.
I was trying to find out, Rosalie.
Yes.
What kind of craft she was working on in her room.
At this point, when I sit down in front of a computer, I am knitting socks because they're almost mindless for me. And I don't know if you can see, but at this point, I am making 3 pair at a time.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Oh,
Blue
you've got 2 pair to 3. Oh, my God, girl.
So
I'd be confused.
It just take my time. I'm not in a rush. And when they're done, I'll have 3 pair of socks. So I'm excited.
Oh my
gosh. Is that your normal craft that you normally do most of the time?
It's one of many. I don't have any one specific.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
I'm too eclectic.
My mom she used to do all kinds of crafts in her room. That's why I was asking.
And as do I. I have knitting and crocheting. I have
and I don't know what to do with most of it.
I have quilting and sewing.
Okay.
Costuming is separate, then quilting is separate from sewing.
Yes.
God, I have a glue gun that I know I used to do stuff with beads. And in fact, I'm going to be making something to hang curtains on and hang plants from the ceiling in the other room. So that's on my thing for this weekend. So,
cool.
That sounds interesting.
Well, I get a piece of driftwood, and I don't want to hang it from the ceiling proper. I need to get toggle bolts to go into the ceiling, so that when I hang the pole, it's going to take the weight of 3 or 4 plants. So it's got to be strong enough.
Yep.
So I'm going to get one of those expandable toggle bolts things, So that's on the agenda. And then where in the other room, there's the attic access ladder that you pull down and it extends and all that stuff, right? So it's like right here over my bed when I lay down. So I've got a thing. What I'm going to do is hang like a teepee of drapery excessive length of fabric is all it is. It's an
Yes,
extremely
exactly.
excessive length of fabric that's going to come up over a dowel rod to the center peak and have over a dowel rod to the next dowel rod and down. So I'm pretty excited about what I'm doing over there. So that shouldn't
Incredible.
take a whole lot to do because that doesn't mean if it's just dowel rods holding up
That'd be
fabric.
pretty.
I think coffee cup hooks would be enough with
Oh, yeah.
dowel rods and some string, and God knows I got plenty of that. So,
I
so-
just got my hands on some curtain rods that I'm going to put up here, and I got these little hangers. Yeah, so I can change out all my diamond paintings.
oh, very nice.
So yeah, so we'll see how that works. You know, Amber, that's not fair. We all want some of that. Come on now, girl.
I know. Now I'm actually like, well, maybe we should just do something like.
It's like almost midnight here, and Canine Rescue, you know, there's nothing here except for a sketchy gas station that's open. There's nothing here that's open at this hour except the sketchy gas stations where the
Yeah,
local people hang out.
there you go.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't go down there.
No,
We were just talking
rather
about.
not.
Yeah, no. I know. I was talking to my friend about our trip to San Francisco for the Broadway shows, and we usually do the BART while we're there. And I guess the BART's been having really bad stuff happening at night, so we're trying to figure out
If you're gonna use, as long as you're staying close into town, like as long as you're not staying on the outskirts, you should be fine. But
we're going out. Actually, where is it that we go out to? We actually go out into the suburbs.
Yeah, you be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just talk to people that you're near.
Yeah.
And,
well, we're staying with his cousin. We're staying with his brother. So I don't know if parking isn't too bad. We might be able to just borrow their car or something. So
parking.
Yeah. Parking's always a problem in San Fran. Yeah. So, yeah, everyone just needs to have a creamy. We share. Oh, my God. By the way, Amber, I joined one of the Facebook groups for the creamy. Yeah. I keep finding more recipes and more recipes. It's bad.
For the creamy.
Yeah. There's whole groups and all that. So, oh my gosh.
Casinos.
Casinos. You belong to one too. Yeah. No, I've had
casino food is absolutely disgusting. It really is. It's just terrible. It really is just disgusting. Casino food. It's nasty.
It depends where it's funny you say that. We have some they're like resort casinos out here, and they have this is horrible, but out of some of like the finer dining in our area, and we do have some nicer areas in where I live. It oddly enough, one of the top restaurants is at this random casino called Thunder Valley, and then they have all chains in it now too. They have like a PF Chang's, and they have the. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's very. I'm not saying
PF Chang's. I'll do that.
It's not.
I ain't going to. Casinos are nasty. They just really are, because I've line cooked in plenty of casinos here in Nevada, and they're downright disgusting. They don't really, to tell you the truth, they don't take care of their fridges like you think they do. You're not.
Oh.
You might as well watch an episode of Kitchen Nightmares or something, because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I wonder if there's a difference depending on where are you talking a specific location?
Well, no, it's the general practice within the house, the casino house itself.
Okay.
It's usually the management doesn't really go in there and go, hey, you guys need to do this, this, and this, and get all this crap out of here, so you're not going to poison somebody and kill someone.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They're really, they're not strict. Not like a P.F. Chang's would be, or like a Ramsey restaurant would be, or like, you see what I'm saying? It's just not on the same level. It really isn't. Not in a casino. I don't care how fancy a casino is. Don't let it fool you. It's painted over.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I can't wait though to get to Vegas. I've missed Vegas.
But hey,
But of
don't let
course,
that stop
anyone
you
at
from
home.
having fun.
And
You
that's
know,
it. That's it. That's it. I've told myself I have my certain amount that I can spend every day, and I either spend that money on gambling or I buy tickets to go see something or something. Ken, I'm so happy to see you here again, my dear. And
Thank you.
this really is feeling like an OG original first 6 months of Cantina group. It really does.
So fun.
Yeah. And but yeah, no. By the way, gang, I just told everyone in private chat we're going to be slowing this up in about 6 minutes because I got to sew all this stuff before I go to sleep tonight, and if I got to
nice,
wake up at
because
5:15,
hop
yeah.
off here myself.
Well, we're going to be here no matter what. I do want to
Oh.
have your song ready to play before we're finished.
Her hair
Oh my
is really
gosh.
red.
Yeah,
Her
her
hair
hair
is
is
really
red.
red.
Guess who we got backstage, gang?
Oh no.
Her hair is really red.
Amber?
No.
Oh, Amber.
Go, Mama.
I don't know. I can't.
No.
Hen.
Hi, Hen.
Yay.
But it's not me. Why would it be me? Hello, Lexi. Hello, Jets.
How are you?
Mwah. Hello,
Oh my-
Rosalie. Mwah.
We just
Wow.
lost.
Wow.
How are
Did
you?
lose someone.
Wow.
And
We
hello,
did lose.
Looks like JP
We lost
jumped down.
JP.
Thanks,
hello,
JP lost.
JP.
Lexi.
I just told him I'm going to be wrapping this up in about 5 minutes, so I think he was jumping down for all that.
Oh, okay.
Amber, actually, if you do, because of the fact I do have to sew so much time. Oh, JP's still hanging out. If you want to come up for a 5 minute, yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to finish at the top of the hour.
Okay, I'll jump down so everybody can. There's room for everybody. But Hen,
I've
I
got
saw
room
you
for
jump into
everyone.
mine. I love everybody. I will be. I'm here. We'll do something tonight if everybody's gonna hang out.
If you want to set up anything, I'll send them over your direction. Up to you, though.
Sure.
Or you
Yeah.
just
I mean,
advertise like.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably like in a little bit if people are awake.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll
We'll
do
do
it.
it. We'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
come
thank
on.
you.
And she disappears. How rude.
I know.
I
How
know,
dare she
right?
go do that? How dare
Yeah.
she? How dare she? So.
The knife. The knife.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I was telling them I gotta sew all of oh shit, I just made a mess. All of this before I go to sleep tonight.
Sorry, what are you sewing?
They turn into keychains
Key
for
fob.
a craft fair tomorrow. So I've got to make all those and then wake up at 5:15 in the morning. So I told everyone, okay, we are going to stick to the 2-hour time tonight, even though I'll be honest, I'd rather stay here for a lot longer. How are you doing, Hen?
I'm all right. I've just finished doing a I stayed silent for 2.5 hours on a stream.
How'd that go for you? How long did the stream last if you were quiet for 2 hours?
No, I did a whole 2.5 hours. I mean, we started at 8:30 my time. I've literally just finished, so
Oh my
a long
goodness.
time.
I
long
know.
time.
I watched the start, and then I had to go
Right.
make dinner and do stuff. But
Yeah,
I thought,
so
good on you. Good on
raising
you.
That's
money
cool.
for a guy in America that has been for really, really rough health wise.
Okay.
He needs his knee replaced, but because he's spent so much on his insurance over the last 3 years, the insurance
Right.
won't cover it. They've literally said he's got to put the money up front.
Lokomai, do you
Ooh.
remember Donald Dolan
I think so.
from
So he used
Rob's
to donate a lot of
Rules?
money to a lot
Yes,
of
that's
different.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay. Oh my gosh.
yeah, because
my
of the
gosh.
medication he's been on, he's now got brittle bones as well. So if they don't do the operation soon,
That's a shame.
the
Oh my
likelihood is
gosh.
that his bones either side of the kneecap won't be able to
Ooh.
withstand the replacement kneecap.
Oh
So,
my
yeah.
gosh. I'm going to try to find, there's a group that Robbie started. Not that you get a lot of people who are willing to do this, but it's
The
people
Facebook
will
group?
post their GoFundMes.
So we raised just over $200 today. So that's good.
That's a good start.
great.
So
That is awesome.
I think
That is
I think
super
he's been
good.
told he's got to put up front 25 to 30,000. How ridiculous is that?
That's nuts. That is just
Nuts.
nuts.
And he's
How
here in the
And-
States?
Yeah, he's in the States.
Good
That just
Oh
Lord.
sounds
my
like a lot of
gosh.
money for a fake knee, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is nuts. Sorry, I didn't hit send on that.
His medical bills so far have been 1.275 million,
Oh my gosh.
and only 80% of that's covered by his insurance.
Gosh. You
That's
know what?
crazy.
And that's insurance. That's the issue with insurance.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous what it can add up to quick. I just shared in both private chat and in the main chat the link to the okay, sounds great, Amber. Robbie started that because you guys know how it is. A lot of us get asked, can you share this GoFundMe? Can you share that and all?
Yeah.
And so he did that, and you never know if people will donate anything, but
Yeah.
oh my
But if they put it
God.
out there, you know,
Yeah.
if you don't put it out there, you
Absolutely.
never will get money. But if you put it out there,
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's a good guy, and he's really supported a lot of the channels I've been watching over the last few years. And it's not like small donations; it's quite big donations.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time we paid back, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds awful, but you know,
No, it's
No, I
true.
think it's a great idea.
Yeah, people give so much of themselves by just being part of this community. And so, oh my God, yeah, no, definitely. And that's one reason why I wanted to, because that way, if it gets shared then if any of us would like to. Yeah, no, I definitely remember him now that you mentioned that. So, yeah.
I mean, I've made a promise to myself to do one good thing for someone else every day this year.
Yes, that is awesome.
And it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be just reaching out and sending a message to someone.
Yep. That one little message might mean more than you would ever think of for that person.
I'm impressed, Hen.
I love that. I love
that's
that.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to jump down because it's after your hours. And it was really good to hear your voice today. And I'm glad I got a chance to visit with you just a little bit. I'll be watching for your lives, okay?
Got it. Let me show you this picture first real quickly before we do anything. We have a picture of Miss Amber. Look at that gorgeous face. She looks amazing. She just said that. And I'm like, can I share that picture out? Please, please,
you had somebody backstage?
Beautiful.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. No problem. Cajun True Crime. That's KK popping up. I did not know you were backstage. Here you go, KK. Sorry, my dear.
I wanted to say hi to Rosalind because I haven't seen you in forever.
Hi.
Hello.
I haven't seen you since I
last March
had my crying match back in July.
Wow.
You're doing good, though. You're doing great.
It's been some time. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Just pretend on my panel. Hi.
So I saw Loco Mai's message about closing it down soon. And I was like, wait, I just want to tell her.
I didn't even see you back there. I've got my window like this big, so I'm only seeing 2 pictures at a time for backstage.
I've got 2 screens, so yeah.
Yeah,
so many windows
I
open.
need to do that someday.
So I'm glad I get to say hey.
Yes,
I hope you're doing fine. I miss you guys too. Hen, again, good to see you, hear you. KK, really good to see your smiley face. Local Mai, thank you so very much.
I love you, girl. Thanks
love
for coming up. I've been hoping I'd get to see you today, so you answer my prayer right there. You got it. Love you, my dear. Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry, let me just bring that down real quickly. There we go. Okay. Got it. So let me pull that up. So yeah, sorry, Cajun. Yeah, no, KK. I don't know if you got to see the reason why I'm cutting it so short today. Yeah. 5:15 is not my idea. Yeah. If I had finished it up last night.
How many more do you have left to do?
20. 10 of each color. So I probably got another 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours ahead of me.
And it's what, 6 your time?
No, it's 8 p.m. right now.
Okay.
So my
you're
goal
only
will
4 hours behind me.
right now I'm only 4 hours.
Okay.
Once Cat Wrigley, okay, come here. Yeah, once the time changes, then it'll get back to being 5 hours. Okay, little one, there you go.
It's 6:04 a.m. for me.
Wow. That is, oh my gosh, so 10 hours ahead? Yeah, 10 hours ahead of me.
So she's 4 hours ahead of me. You're 4 hours behind me. I'm right in the middle.
See?
No, I think I'm ahead of you. So it's 6:04, 6:05 on the 14th of
14. Yeah,
Okay, so
you're the
you're
next
6
day.
hours.
Yeah.
It's 1:05 here.
Yeah. I am the latest of the last of everyone. So like on New Year's Eve, I'm the last to change to the next year. So everything then goes in that direction after that. So Kenai's like, Amber, I never knew that. What? Cat? Amber remembers we used to have Cantina to 5 a.m. at one point. We definitely did. Definitely. And today we probably could pull that off if I didn't have to work tomorrow. Probably could, actually. So
I think the latest I've been on with you guys was probably 4 because we finished with you and then we went over to Jet's mom's.
Yeah. And she mentioned she may have a something going on, but she said she may pop it up. I'm happy you were able to make it in before I had to. I'm going to be logging it off in just a second. We're going to listen to one of JP's songs. But Wrigley, you are like the hardest to deal with in the world. He just wants to be held, don't you? Yes, you want to be held. So,
but I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm officially putting videos out on my channel.
Yes.
I put one out last night, just a little snippet of Athena, and I'm gonna put another one out tonight. And I'm not gonna have my face on it because I'm at my parents' house. But once I get home and I have my neon sign and everything, I'll start putting my face on my channel. But I'm gonna keep cranking them out.
JP's asking for a link for your channel.
You know what? I'm pulling that up now. And while we're listening, if I can't get it up right now, I will get it up while we are listening to his song.
Awesome.
Yes. Let me see. Actually, I got it up. I was able to get it up pretty quick. That was scary. And also, but yeah, no, you guys, thank you so much. I feel horrible every time people join right before I get ready to shut down. I always feel so
bad. I just want to come up and say hello to some old faces. Not old.
I was so happy. Yeah, not old in that way. No, I'm only turning 52 in a few days. We'll do a birthday cantina the day before my birthday. How's that sound, guys?
That sounds like a plan.
So, when's your birthday? Yes. January 28th. So a couple more weeks. Oh God, not that long. I'm like, couple more weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Okay. I don't want to get older. So, but yeah, no, Hen, I am so happy you joined because when you came in the other day during, I think it was my panel, with Burden and all, I was so excited when I saw you pop in there. So
yeah, I just popped in to say hello. I was actually going to bed at that time. I just happened to.
Well, I'm
I
happy
don't know
you
why
did.
I'm still awake now.
We all ask that question every single morning. It always happens. So, how dare you be in Disney for my birthday? How dare you? And I got to let GCM see something later. I'll have to pull it up. My brother, when he got back from Singapore and the Philippines and all, I got 3 new Starbucks cups, one from each of those locations. So excited. Those are what I collect. Are the different country ones.
I wish you would have told me. I just threw away my Heidelberg one. Heidelberg, Germany.
Oh my God. Okay. C'est la vie. So, okay. So right now JP is suggesting if anyone has headphones, might be a great way to listen to this music. Let me bring this up. You guys, if you want to stay up,
hinting that we can't that you can't hear our sound. Probably.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm getting ready to play his music, so I'm not sure. It could be that too. We will find out very quick. Or your car stereo. Oh, it's a car stereo. Okay, got it. It's
Yes,
because
that
of the
is music.
stereo bit. And also for the three of you, you can stay up on panel if you want to with me. We've gotten a pretty routine of playing one of JP's songs as we log off. And this is actually his latest one that just came out, his first mix of 2023. So let me real quickly try to find it.
Yeah. Can I tell him really quick? JP, the last Cantina that we played your song to, I told everyone backstage, you have kind of like a stained sound to it, to like your voice. And it was this song that you wrote for your daughter. It was absolutely beautiful.
That was gorgeous.
I was trying so hard not to get teary-eyed on camera. So
That's good.
I just wanted to let you know that. And hi, Burden.
It was a good. Burden's back. Hey, Burden. And okay, let me go ahead. Hopefully this will play okay. Let me rewind it. Okay. This is an instrumental, guys. Thank you. Thank you. That was gorgeous. That's actually, I think, one of my favorite ones so far. I really like that. So
Yes.
that was great. So
That was really pretty.
that was, yeah, his stuff. Please, guys, go check out his channel. If you aren't subbed, go sub to it. He's really got some great stuff there. So, and y'all, thanks for those of you still up on panel. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. For those who've been up, Rosa Lang, JP, I love you, AJ, Adult. It's been one of those. And you just went and grabbed your coffee, and now I'm logging off on you, huh? But yeah, no, Rosaling, Jet's mom, JP, thanks for popping up also, and all of you guys in chat. Okay, thank you guys so much. I will. Here comes the puppy wanting to be held again. So I hope you guys have an amazing. Yeah, KK, did you have something?
Happy birthday, Burden of Proof. I didn't know it was your birthday, but happy birthday.
Oh, she's our birthday girl. She's our birthday girl. So I had to get that up there. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Yep. Cassie. Well, Cassie's getting jealous, but Wrigley's up here. Yeah, you can tell I'm cutting Wrigley. He's still being cut, so he's in bad shape. So you guys have an amazing night. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Hen, for popping in too. And I love y'all all. Aloha, mahalo, and have a good night.